Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asks MPs to remain active as ground workers even after becoming ministers or legislators. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says modernization of the armed forces is the priority of the government. Government has prepared a clean air program for 102 cities to protect 5 elements of nature, says Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls for a nutrition revolution in the country to eliminate malnutrition. In badminton, Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty enter men's doubles final of Thailand Open at Bangkok. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked BJP MPs to remain active as ground workers even after becoming ministers or legislators. Inaugurating a 2-day training workshop, Abhyas Varg, for BJP MPs in New Delhi, Mr. Modi said the BJP is an organic entity and not an assembled one. Quoting Mr. Modi, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the party has reached this level because of its ideology and thoughts, not because of one family's legacy. He said that Mr. Modi advised the parliamentarians to remain students irrespective of their age so that the learning process continues.
Learning is a continuous process throughout the life. This was his message. Party is a parivar, and in this parivar, worker is most important. And BJP is growing because of our thoughts and ideology, not because of the legacy of the one or other family. Referring to that, the team BJP is an organic entity, not the assembled entity.
BJP President and Home Minister Amit Shah and Party Working President JP Nadda also addressed the workshop. The training session aims at instilling discipline among MPs and sensitizing them on their conduct inside and outside Parliament. During the workshop, all newly elected MPs will learn how to connect with the masses on issues related to public welfare. The valedictory session of the program will be addressed by the Prime Minister tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said modernization of the armed forces is the priority of the government. He made it clear that every need of the armed forces will be fulfilled through indigenous technology. He was speaking at a program held at Bharat Dynamics Limited in Hyderabad on the occasion of its Golden Jubilee celebrations. Mr. Singh said defence equipment will be imported only when it cannot be manufactured indigenously. The Defence Minister said India will be reaching a respectable position in defence exports by 2025 and asked Bharat Dynamics Limited to play a key role in achieving this goal. He reiterated that the country's defence policy is for maintaining peace and stability at regional, continental and global level. Mr. Singh added that the defence sector will play a key role in making the country a $5 trillion economy through FDI and offset investments in manufacturing. The Defence Minister said India has been successful in making the world realize that there is no good or bad terrorism. He also made it clear that India cannot have a policy other than zero tolerance on terrorism.
आतंकवाद सबके लिए आतंकवाद ही होता है और जिन लोगों ने वर्षों आतंकवाद को पनपने में सहयोग दिया या परोक्ष रूप से समर्थन दिया वो भी अब शांति और लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था में शामिल होना चाहते हैं ऐसा उनके द्वारा संकेत दिया जा रहा है इसमें वेपन पावर का भी बड़ा योगदान है
Stating that the country used to depend on imports for defence equipment earlier, Mr. Singh said indigenization has gone up considerably due to the hard work by agencies like Bharat Dynamics Limited. He said over 1 lakh missiles have been produced in the country so far. The Defence Minister also interacted with Veer Naris from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik has requested mainstream political leaders and people of the state not to believe rumours and maintain calm. He said the advisory issued for the Amarnath Yatris is only a security measure. The governor late last night met a delegation of political leaders. The governor informed the delegation that there were serious and credible inputs which were available to the security agencies regarding terrorists planning attacks on the Amarnath Yatra.
It was our responsibility to see the safety of the yatris and tourists, because GOC has shown the weapons, ID, and a lot of terrorists are sitting across the line to cross here, and most of them are Fidayeen. If something happens, that would have the repercussions inside the country all over. So we wanted to avoid that. My message to the people is that they should stay calm. They should not worry for anything. What the knowledge I am privy to till today from the center, there is nothing is going to happen.
The Congress party has expressed deep concern over the reports of heavy deployment of security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. Briefing reporters in New Delhi today, senior party leader Ghulam Nabi Azad demanded Prime Minister Narendra Modi make a statement in Parliament on the current situation in the state. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists were killed in separate encounters with security forces in Shopian and Baramulla districts today. 2 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists were killed in a fierce gunfight in Malama Panpura, Wadpura area of North Kashmir Sopore in Baramulla district. An army soldier also sustained injuries in the gunfight. Earlier today, a terrorist identified as Zinatul Islam was killed in an encounter with security forces at Pandushan area of Shopian district. In Chhattisgarh, 7 Maoists, including 5 female rebels, were killed in an encounter with security forces in Rajnandgaon district today. The exchange of fire between Maoists and a joint team of District Reserve Guard, Chhattisgarh Armed Force and District Police Force lasted for over an hour. State Director General of Police DM Avasthi said the gunned-down Maoists had a reward of total 32 lakh rupees on their heads. He said arms and ammunition were recovered from the encounter spot.
7 डेड बॉडी अब तक फोर्सेस ने रिकवर की है, 1 AK-47, 1 कार्बाइन, 3 303 और इसके अलावा अन्य वेपन्स बरामद हुए हैं और सुरक्षा बलों की बड़ी सफलता है। उस इलाके की घेराबंदी करने के लिए और भी एक्स्ट्रा फोर्स भेजा गया है।
In Uttar Pradesh, CBI sleuths today grilled the truck driver and cleaner involved in the Unnao rape victims' road accident case. A special Central Forensic Science Laboratory team today reached the spot in Raebareli district where the accident took place and examined the ground situation and inquired from the people. Another team of the agency visited King George Medical University Trauma Center, Lucknow, where the injured rape survivor and her lawyer are being treated. Accused in the case, expelled BJP MLA Kuldeep Sengar was interrogated by CBI in Sitapur jail itself today. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Prakash Javadekar, has said that in the first 50 days of the government, all the farmers were made eligible for pensions and minimum wage guarantee was given to them. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio News, he said the government is taking care of all sections of society. Talking about All India Radio, Mr. Javadekar said it is the most credible organization over the years. He said radio reaches everyone and people love it.
I think All India Radio is the most credible institution created over the last so many years. But it should not be only entertainment. It should be info, everything. And therefore, more FM stations, more All India radios, and more languages, more services, more variety of programs. At the same time, more FM stations.
Talking about the plan for the next 5 years for the environment, Mr. Javadekar said the government has prepared a clean air program for 102 cities, which is the birthright of all citizens. He added that the government is committed to protect the 5 elements of nature. The interview in English can be heard at 9:15 p.m. on FM Gold channel. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has called for ushering in a nutrition revolution in the country by creating women nutrition warriors or change leaders at the hamlet level. He said the change leaders must create awareness and provide counseling by visiting every home in villages and hamlets. Mr. Naidu was speaking at the Outlook Poshan Awards presentation ceremony in New Delhi today.
To keep India striding fast on its development trajectory, we need the people of the country, human capital, to be stronger and healthier. For India's fast-track progress, we must ensure that our people, particularly the youngsters, are well nourished.
The Vice President also called for a national movement on the lines of Swachh Bharat, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Abhiyan and other similar schemes to eliminate the scourge of malnutrition and other nutrition-related problems. Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which is the world's largest healthcare program, has evoked overwhelming response from people all over the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been stressing the need to increase its expanse so as to ensure coverage of all eligible beneficiaries. In the inaugural speech of the scheme, he talked at length about Ayushman Bharat initiative and said the motto of the scheme is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
हर किसी को आयुष्मान भारत योजना का लाभ मिलेगा, यही है सबका साथ सबका विकास। ये योजना कितनी व्यापक है, इसका अनुमान इसी बात से लगाया जा सकता है कि कैंसर, दिल की बीमारी, किडनी और लीवर की बीमारी, डायबिटीज समेत 1300 से अधिक बीमारियों के इलाज को इस योजना में शामिल किया गया। 1300 गंभीर बीमारियों का इलाज सुलभ होगा।
Ayushman Bharat Chief Executive Officer Indu Bhushan said 35 lakh people have benefited from the scheme so far. The CEO announced that over 12 lakh people have been treated free of cost under the scheme so far. In addition, a total of 1.3 crore people aged 30 years and above have been screened for common non-communicable diseases at these centers. More details from our correspondent.
Under the world's largest healthcare program, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, over 12 lakh people have been treated free of cost so far. Around 9 crore 10 lakh beneficiaries have been issued e-cards to avail the benefits under the scheme. Over 16,000 hospitals have been empaneled for this purpose and half of them are private hospitals. The scheme provides a health cover of 5 lakh rupees annually to vulnerable families. It aims at benefiting more than 10 crore poor families all over the country. With Faizanul Haq, this is Sunil Dabir, AIR News, New Delhi.
President Ram Nath Kovind has said that numerous opportunities are available in trade and investment between India and Guinea and for businesses to grow both ways. Addressing the gathering of Indian diaspora at Conakry in Guinea today, Mr. Kovind said that development cooperation is a key element in the engagement with Guinea, from healthcare, fight against Ebola, agriculture, transport to energy security. He also noted that the Indian community in Guinea, though small in number, is vibrant and making significant contribution to the progress of the country. Meanwhile, the President has embarked on his return journey on the successful completion of his three-nation visit to Benin, the Gambia and Guinea. He is expected to reach New Delhi tomorrow morning. In Sri Lanka, the Gandhinagar model village built with Indian assistance was inaugurated and the completed houses handed over to the beneficiaries. It is the second of the 100 model villages being built with Indian assistance and is named after Mahatma Gandhi on his 150th birth anniversary. High Commissioner of India Taranjeet Singh Sandhu and Sri Lanka Minister of Housing Sajid Premadasa jointly inaugurated the village and handed over the houses. Heavy rain continues in parts of Maharashtra, including Mumbai. Road and rail traffic has been badly affected. 4 students are feared drowned in Pandavkada waterfall in Navi Mumbai, while 3 people lost their lives in Nanded, 1 each in Nashik and Thane district due to rain-related incidents. In badminton, Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty have stormed into the finals of the Thailand Open in the men's doubles category. The Indian pair defeated the 19th ranked Korean pair of Ko Sung-hyun and Trin Baek Cheol in a hard-fought semi-finals at Bangkok today. With this win, they have become the first Indian pair to enter the summit clash of a BWF Super 500 tournament in the men's doubles category. India have won the toss and elected to field against West Indies in the first 2020 being played in Lauderhill, USA. West Indies were 72 for 7 in 16 overs when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asked MPs to remain active as ground workers even after becoming ministers or legislators. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says modernization of the armed forces is the priority of the government. Government has prepared a clean air program for 102 cities to protect 5 elements of nature, says Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls for nutrition revolution in the country to eliminate malnutrition. In badminton, Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty enter men's doubles final of Thailand Open at Bangkok. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.